morning, good afternoon, and good evening from Basel. Yes, okay. How will I start? I think, as you all know, water for pharmaceutical use and especially compendium water is subject to regulations by the pharmaceutical authorities, pharmacopoeias and guidelines. And thus the requirements typically have or may have an impact for the implementation of new technologies. So new technologies, even if they are already experienced since years or decades, are not always applied due to the missing acceptance of the authorities. The best example for Europe is the modification of the European Pharmacopoeia monograph 169 for WI. And since April 2017, the market started. In the beginning, quite slow, but to ask for more efficient energy and water efficient alternatives to the WI production. The ambient WI production allowed with this change of the monograph method is a very good example for technologies towards a more sustainable operation. And this technology is already experienced and proven since years and decades before, but it took more or less 20 years to get approval by the authorities. So another next example is the RMM technology, which was also mentioned along the new monograph 169 in the European Pharmacopoeia. And this opens also a huge possibilities for an optimization of the sanitization regimes in the water systems, interval temperature, or the shortening of the quarantine phases. But the market knowledge at this time or till today and the acceptance by the authorities slowed down the broad market breakthrough till now. So what I want to express is we have technologies. And it can evolve also to improve the sustainability and to lower the greenhouse gas impacts and emissions. But due to the regulated environment in the pharmaceutical business, we are behind our possibilities as a system supplier or as or also seen as the entire industry. And we have also an RMM system in the market, which already overjumped one important hurdle with its primary validation test campaigns and the PQs, which are already ongoing and important pharma customers in the market. And this is able also to support the clean utility, material energy savings, and also very important at finally to support the process reliability, because this always the conflict we have the targets to reduce energy consumption as well as to lower the water footprint, but the process reliability and the product quality finally this is asked, and this is the requirement from the authorities. And last but not least, we have the digital and automation, which is also improving very fast. And this is a real enabler with the full process control for optimization of the full process. And this is also very important. And already on the slide, what you can now see, we have the water consumption, what we can influence or impact with the water, with the clean utility system, energy consumption, the chemical-free operation, and we have to take care about the compressed air consumption, and also sometimes forgotten the material requirement due to what is needed as spare parts, bearing parts, and also consumables. How often do I have to change something? So this is also a very important part. And if you would look on the next slide, please. Then I can give you also some examples. What is the reality in the market and what we are able for? We have membrane-based or ambient purified water WFI generation systems, cold storage system, and distribution with a very efficient and effective disinfection by ozone. And these are proven and reliable OEDI technologies. So we have, for example, with our Osmotron, we have more than 2,000 units already in the market. So this is not we are not talking about prototypes. So and the market is able to provide the right technology to contribute to the savings. We are able to have a high water efficiency up to 92%. We have it already heard from Jerome what is possible. And depending on the feed water and on the individual environmental feed water quality and operational conditions, we are able to drive up to 92% water efficiency. So this is a very important point, which is can also be improved by the choose of the right water pre-treatment and softening. So there we have also possibilities to optimize custom-wise and site-wise the process. So at the end, such a membrane-based system compared to a thermal system is able to reduce CO2 emissions up to 95%, depending on which is the energy resource. In this case, the calculation has been done with the German energy power mix, where we have 434 grams per kilowatt hour electrical energy. And what is also important, instead of applying hot water sanitization, if possible from the process, effective and efficient ozone disinfection can be applied, and this is also proven in the market. For example, the Stereton in situ produced ozone, where already more than 1,000 installations are in the market worldwide. So technology is ready, and also if you go to the next slide, please. Even with the, let's say, traditional thermal equipment, there you have also possibilities to have a lower greenhouse gas emission in applying green energy, so regeneratively produce electrical power, because in the market there are thermal systems with the natural circulation for PSG, pure steam generation, or multi-effect distillation systems, where you have an electrical heating. And there also experience are there. More than 60 units have been already delivered and are operated from us. And so the market is demanding this. And then the next slide, please, then is also very important part, equipment and also the process control, as I already mentioned, with the fast development of this technologies and computerization, automation, we are able to have an holistic monitoring strategy. So you can, from the beginning to the end, you can monitor, and also with the RMM technology, this is the last gap in what we can now close instead of using the HPC technology, so heterotrophic plate count for the bioburden monitoring. We have a complete view of our system, and then we can operate the system in the best and most optimized way. And that means also you are able to do the sanitization, hot water sanitization or chemical sanitization according a trend and not according a time, which has been defined once during the qualification or validation phase. And of course, finally, then I will stop with this first impressions and insights. The production of the clean utility equipment is important. And we have in our new facilities, we have a high water recovery. We are recovering back water from the FATs, and also wastewater in parentheses, clean wastewater from the EDI production, so that we have that we can reuse this as long the quality is good, and also it's made up again with the ultrafiltration so that we have the full process safety in-house. So this is what is able. So technology is present. Now we should do something, and we can do something together with the industry.